Assalamu alaikum. This is Andre with the Best Tech. In this tutorial, we're going to master full stack development with React Native using the latest version of Expo, NodeJS, MongoDB, Google Maps to create a multi-platform travel app to facilitate both beginners and advanced developers. We're going to start slow and pick up the pace as we progress. Our primary goal is to create a React application which has the highest level of code reusability, create our backend server, and integrate our backend server to our front ends. We're also going to explore async storage, page protection, advanced component usability, making API calls using access token inside our headers with Axios, as well as facilitate as advanced search using Mongo search indices. Without wasting any time, let's go ahead and introduce the main features of our application. So right now, let's go ahead and introduce the features of our application. So this is a home page. Like we have a function that gives us a different icon according to time, whether it's afternoon, evening, or morning. And here it's supposed to be the username, but we are not logged in. So this is what we see at this particular moment. Right at the bottom, we're going to have a list of countries. So this list of countries, if you just click on a country here, our data is going to load from our backend, and this is what we can see. So we can see like a short description of the tourism sector of that country. And right at the bottom, we're given like some suggestions of popular destinations in that country. So here we're going to have a maximum of 2. And if we click on this list, then we're going to get all the places that's related to that country. So let's go back. And if you're in this country, you can just go ahead and find hotels. Okay, so here you can look for a hotel. So let's take, for example, we're going to look for California. And if we search for this hotel, then the hotel has been found. Then you can click on the hotel and see whether you can book a room or not. So this is for our country page. And let's go back. So here we have recommendations. These are places that are recommended according to your location. So this user is in the United States. So if you click here, then you will be shown a place details page where we have like a short introduction of the place. And then down here, we have suggested hotels, like popular hotels around that place. So if you visit Disney, there are some places which are around, some hotels which are around. These are the hotels that we are going to have here. And this list takes a maximum of 2 also. But if you click here, then we'll be shown all the places that are closer to that particular place. So for instance, in our places page, we have 1 place, but if we visit the list, we have 2 hotels. And down here we have nearby hotels. So for our nearby hotels, if we click on it, then we are shown the details page, that hotel. So what we have to do in this page, we have to see the details where the hotel is located. Maybe if you want to go ahead and book a room, then we can go ahead. And for other pages, we are going to show 2 reviews here. And then if you click on the list of reviews, then you're taken to other page whereby you're going to see all the reviews related to that place. And for us to write reviews, then we should go up and try to click on this button. But it's set up in a way that if you're not logged in, then you won't be able to write a review, because each and every review requires an image, name, and an ID. So a user has to be logged in, take them to the next page. So if we go down, then here we have our price, and you can be able to select rooms. So to select rooms, you're taken to a different page, but this page isn't finished yet. So like you're supposed to have like the rooms from the back end, and you can just select a room that you want, and then you can view the details and the price of that room and a minimum, like the number of guests that each and every room should have. And here you can specify the number of guests that you want to book for, and then you can go ahead and book. Okay, so if you book now, then if your booking is successful, then you're taken to this page for a successful booking, and these are the details of the room that you book. And if you press done, then you're taken back. So what we need to do right now, we need to go ahead and visit our our profile. So in our profile section, if you're not logged in, then this is what you see. So to log in, you just press sign in. If you have an account, then you can just enter your credentials. So I'm just going to log in. So here our page is set up in a way we have a top navigation bar. So here it's either you can register or sign in the same page, but we want to just sign in since I do have an account already. So here I'm going to enter my email. So it's supposed to be johndoe@example.com, and down below we should enter the password. So our password is password 123. So now that we've put our password here, our form is being validated as we enter our password. Our password should be at least 8 characters, but our password is more than 8 characters, so that error is gone. So here we have the right to make the password obscure, so we can either show or hide the password. So since we have our data, we can try to sign in. So once we are signed in, that means we have our backend is not yet ready. So here we can go ahead and press sign in again. So if we are signed in successfully, then we are taken to another page. Okay, so we are successfully signed in. So here, this is our page, and our username here should change. So we have to wait a little bit. Yes, our username has changed. That means we are successfully signed in. So right now we have the ability to even make a comment to a particular hotel, and you can write your comment here. So I'm just going to put some random text. The objective is to just submit your review. Okay, and we have our review. So we are done with that part. Let's go ahead and explore our profile page. So for our profile page, now that we are signed in, so first we have to our profile page. In our profile page, we're going to show the profile picture. This profile picture is the default profile picture, the username and the email. Right below we have bookings, like the bookings that a particular person has made. But this section is mock data. We haven't like worked on it. It's something that we can update as we go in this project. Then we have trips. For trips, you can see trips that you've made or trips that you've booked. And let's go to the last tab, which is for information. So for information, we have payments. You can choose like what kind of payment you want to use in your application. So here we have Visa, Master, and PayPal. So here you can use a switcher to choose one payment that you want to make, and we have the ability to add a card. But since we're going to be using Stripe, this section is just UI. You can decide to use it or to leave it. Down below we have settings. So in our settings section, we have language, country, currency, and support. So on support, this is just like the UI part. You can go ahead and hook these pages to proper pages, but this is what our settings page, account settings page looks like. So this is all, and if we come to location, then we can be shown our current location. Okay, so this is all for our application. So this application is a living application. It's something that we're going to be updating each and every time. So if you see the chat section is still empty, that means we still have work to do, like work to cover. So that's all. And we also have the ability to log out. So let's say we press log out here, we're supposed to be logged out of the account, and if we get logged out, then here we are going to have our everything is protected.